Sub team, beginning of this meal planning party. Just want to cover something. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter one in that it's not really groundbreaking information, but it is something that I think is pretty helpful and useful. There's somebody, if you guys didn't know, didn't see, somebody here that just joined the program. Her name's Lauren. She's fantastic. She's been following me on TikTok for about a year and some change. And prior to working with me, she was working with somebody else. And unfortunately was given pretty interesting advice. Now, all of us here would go, that's interesting. Why would somebody do this? As an example, fun fact, because I know John's in here, and John, out of everybody on the call, is eating the most amount of food and still losing fat. John, how much calories are you eating right now per day? You're muted.
Around it's been a little over 2,000.
2,000. Yeah, targets I think are at 2,200 for your food, right? Would it be really interesting if I had given a female smaller than you 2,500 calories a day and 196 grams of protein? Wouldn't that be interesting?
Yeah, it seems contradictory to what we're doing here.
Yeah, very weird. Right. And so when I say what I mean by that is not to smack talk on other coaches, because that's just, hey, everyone's got multiple ways to skin the cat, right? Is even a better point is John is a vegetarian and absolutely crushing it, hitting his protein amounts, eating 77 grams of protein from non-meat sources, which is insanity. Gangster in one meal. It's insane. There's more than one way to skin the cat. However, science is science, math is math, and that's how that whole game works. And so what I wanted to share with you is a lot of the things that are going to deter you in this, in the booby traps that are fat loss, are what you would see as a small benefit amongst a pool of non-benefits. So this would be somebody saying like, vegetables are bad for you because there are chemicals in vegetables, I forget the name of them off the top of my head, that try to attack your stomach lining, which is why if you see in phase 2, there's not many vegetables in there, right? You'd go like, oh, that means all vegetables are terrible because all of them do that. And the vast majority of them do. However, you're picking one part of a giant food group to determine the totality of the food group. And so I say all that to say is that a lot of these booby traps are going to find a sliver of truth amongst the giant mass of falsehood and lie and deception to get you to believe that of something. So one of the things could be fasting. Fasting makes you lose weight in a week faster, even if you did intermittent fasting, faster than somebody would over the course of a week eating regular times. Wait. And you might find, that's interesting. Why wouldn't I fast then? And then you forget that weight is a summation of everything. And if somebody eats late at night, the next morning there's food still in them, so they weigh more. But did they actually lose fat any faster? No, not at all. People that do extended fasts, something like a 30-day fast. And let's take somebody that burns, I don't know, 2,000 calories a day, including their basal metabolic rate, NEAT, fitness, and thermic effect of food. 2,000 calories there. At the end of the month, that's roughly 8 pounds of fat that you've lost. Whereas if we just put you at a 7,500 calorie deficit, which is roughly what we have people do in phase 3, that's 6 pounds of fat by eating food that you enjoy. And the people that just water fast might lose more weight than you. Well, why is that? Well, they haven't eaten any food for a month. 5 to 10 pounds of poop that's in the average person's all gone. There's no food in their stomach either, so that's all gone. And now they're just wasting away, and they're losing muscle at the same time. So with some of these booby trap things, and I appreciate everybody's telling me and asking, hey, what's this thing about? Because I don't have any, again, I'm not here to go and rain on somebody's parade. However, every time that I've seen it, there's a sliver of truth amongst a whole slew of falsehoods, and they're holding on to this little itty bit of truth, a little bit of fact that they try to represent as the whole of good stuff within whatever they're trying to promote. So cool, Ozempic has you losing fat really, really fast, or losing weight really, really fast. Never mind the fact that vast majority of the weight you lose is lean mass. Your stomach becomes paralyzed. You're likely going to get malnutrition from, I don't know, vitamins soaking in acid in your stomach for extended periods of time. And you're likely going to develop cancer of some sort because your stomach acid sitting in there for a long period of time, as it should just consistently get out of you instead of just sitting in this nice little thing called your stomach. So never mind all that. You lost a little bit of weight though. Those sort of things is that we have to be mindful of and just be aware of. And if there is something where there's a overarching standpoint of XYZ, good, bad, this little thing makes this massive change, it's probably not true. Probably not true. So with all that being said, have a fantastic day, everybody who's not here. We're going to go into diving into some nutrition. We got some good stuff. Hopefully you can make it next time, because we're going to go over how to adjust some meals, make your food taste really, really good, hit your targets consistently, go over planning and prepping processes, and you're not going to want to miss it. Talk to you later.